That's some trouble. Yes, you got lots and lots of trouble. I'm thinking of the kids in the knickerbocker, shirt tail young ones, peeking the pool hall window out of school. You got trouble. Folks, right here in River City. Trouble with capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for...
The Music Man follows the story of the citizens of River City, Iowa, and a strange new man comes to town and basically is putting fear into people that the newest pool table in the town can completely put your children on the path to gangs, violence, etc. And this man pledges to make a kids band in the town, and people on the school board and the mayor and Marion, the librarian, are especially cautious about who this person is. Is he legit? Is he a con man? And I think that this gentleman, Professor Harold Hill, really shakes up the town in a good way and gives the town something to look forward to. And I feel like it's the first time that the River City inns have felt change or something different than the mundane in a long time.
Trouble! Oh, we got trouble! Right here in River City! Hey! That stands for cool! We surely got trouble! Right here!
I think the show, people come back to it all the time because I think it really explores the beauty in the mundane, the beauty in the routine, and I think that even 70 years ago and now, I think people really cling to routine and peace of mind, and I think that these people, looking at the show from afar, especially me and people my age, definitely, I did think the show for a while, I didn't understand it, kind of thought it was a classical and that meant boring, but I think that the show is very relatable to small town America, but also this idea of a big fish in a little pond. What does it mean to outgrow a town? What does it mean to take the next step to plant roots somewhere else? But I think that also the idea of this community that has supported you and held you up for so long is something that people really relate to or want in their own lives too, which is cool. I think what I'm bringing to the show is a different perspective. I think that the idea that I think the show has been done the same for a really, really, really long time, and people will look to the movie or will look to a Broadway version or look to a big professional production. I have not seen any of that. I've researched on the movie, but I've not physically been in those spaces, and so I think the idea of just how is someone who didn't know the material, who was not around when this show came out or was even popular, how is someone who was born in 2003 able to look at this material and also make sense of why is it still relevant today? And I think it very much is. I think that the idea in the show about, like I said earlier, planting roots, but also the idea of creating a sense of community, I feel like the world really needs right now. But I also feel like we are doing a bunch of aisle work. We are doing things where the actors are going to be all around you, and we really want you to feel like you're also a part of River City rather than just sitting here and being talked at or screamed at. We want you to feel like you are also in the band too, because at the end of the day, that's what Harold, I think, wants more than money. I just think that he doesn't want to admit that up front. I want people to feel like they were a part of something. I want people to feel like they, I think a big way most of us find joy today or can experience joy is seeing children experience that joy. And I feel like our River City Kids Band is just having the greatest time. And so rather than just going, I think that was a good show, I want people to feel like that they, for a couple of hours, got to kind of turn off their brains with whatever is going out in the world and being able to just sit in with us and feel like that they are a part of this community and know too that there are people in New Ulm who are able to wrap their hands around them and support them even outside of the theater. And I think this is a great way to kind of show off this community that we do have in New Ulm, and I think we need that more than ever right now.